Right now, all right. Welcome. What's up, Tracy
Good evening, good
Wiggins?
afternoon, good morning, everybody. How you
Good
doing,
morning,
Tracy?
good afternoon, good night. It is Tracy Wiggins in the place to be, as we like to call her, the boss lady
Oh,
from
thank you so
Boss Moves
much.
Real Estate. What's going on, Tracy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's been an amazing morning, and I have no complaints. Hey, it's good. Life is good.
It's good, and I got coffee, so I'm really feeling
Me
it.
too.
Sis, I gotta give you some props and some shout out and some praises and all of that other stuff. You are crushing it in this game. This is your game, huh?
Well, hey, to God be the glory. I'm doing it. I feel like it's amazing to have the support that I have, and I think it comes from being having the right connections. So,
I love
yeah.
it. I love it. Oh, well, speaking of connections, I'm trying to do this thing where I'm doing after action about the Appointment Academy and about commitment to capping.
Mhm.
And we're in the midst of the March to a Million challenge. And just so that everybody out there knows what I'm talking about each agent in the group putting $1 million into motion every week. And then by the end of the month, have converted at least $1 million in contracts. You took that, you was like, here, hold my beer.
Yeah, look, I feel like my computer is like, yeah, I did.
Look at these numbers, y'all. Hold on, let me just
Yeah.
put this up here. And this is me being incredibly proud of this woman. She grabbed a hold of this challenge and shook up the world. So we're at $105,521,966 worth of volume that's created. But let's just scroll down
Go
to
team, go
this
team.
to this number right here. Look at this. This sister was like, could y'all hold on to this for a second? Because I just got to go climb this mountain. That's $17.9 million worth of volume that you created. And this is you, your mentees. This is the team that
Hmm.
you've developed.
Yes.
I love this. I
I feel it
absolutely
too.
love it. This is the kind of collaboration I'm looking for on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
So talk to. Let's get some business out of the way first. Talk to
Okay.
me. Give me your bona fides. Who are you? Where do you do business? And what's your mission?
You're gonna kill me, but my battery on my computer is at 3%.
Let's go quick.
Can I run real
Yo,
quick?
yo, go ahead. Go ahead. Run. Go
I'm
get
sorry.
started. I'm gonna talk a little junk about
This
you a
is
little
so
bit.
important.
Right. So here you have a woman that has decided that she was going to grow her business. She's going to tell you about this in a minute. But when I met her, she was all teeth and smiles and all energy. And she come through the door. She's like, "Well, wait a minute. Let me just make sure this is what it is." And she started putting it down. And I'm like, "Oh, wow, okay." She's like, "Well, I mentee. How many mentees do you have?"
So I have, I think, over 20 now. We just brought in about three more, and over 20 mentees in two different states, Tennessee and Georgia. I work both markets.
Woo!
We love it. And so, what was your question? You asked me to share a little bit about
So
me.
so tell me a little bit about you. But Tamara she was giving you some props too.
Hey,
So she's like,
Tamara.
those are amazing numbers. Boss
Yes,
lady in the
ma'am.
house. So tell me what market you work. You say Tennessee and Georgia, but just give
Correct.
me a little bit about yourself. What's your mission
Okay, so they call me the boss lady of real estate because I pretty much have named my business, and I love the way EXP allows us to brand ourselves. So I
Mhm.
call myself the boss lady, which is Boss Moves Real Estate. And boss is nothing about being bossy or being, you hear the little stuff about being the boss bee,
I'm
and
a
nothing like that for
boss.
me. Actually, it's BOSS stands for helping people to believe that they can be owners of multiple properties, not just your own personal property, but you want to be an investor, maybe own apartment buildings, things like that. So let's believe that we can have that. And then O stands for overcome what's blocking you from having that, whether it be information, finances, credit, fear. There's all types of personal things we have going that helps us that we need to overcome as well. And after you overcome and God gives you that thing, you want to sow what you just learned so we can better serve the communities. And that's what I'm experiencing with you all the time as a boss man. You're constantly sowing and serving. And so, yeah, that's the whole mission. I got my license in Tennessee first. And Tennessee, Nashville in particular, the prices of the homes were going really, really high. So the average buyer could not get it. Could not get approved, or if they did get approved, it wasn't purchasing them what they wanted as far as in a home, what they desired and dreamed of in their home purchase. And so I said, well, let me go see what Atlanta has to offer. And Atlanta does have still a few average price homes. You might still be able to get a home at 250, 300 and feel good about your choice and your purchase. And so I branched out to Atlanta, got that license. And so I'm working both markets. I absolutely love it. It's only a 4-hour drive, sometimes just 3.5, because when I go to Tennessee, I gain an hour because we're on Central Standard Time. And
Okay.
gives me a chance to go back home to my family, go hang out with friends, people, because that's where I'm from. I spent 25 years in Nashville and I've been in Atlanta only about 3.
Uh, well, see, listen, if there was any doubt about how much energy you have, you've just go overcome that doubt right now in the
Right.
immediate. So talk to me about, like, I like to talk to folks about like what they were looking for when they sort of came through the door. So when you came through the door at Commitment to Capping or the appointment, I don't even know how we got to meet each other.
I'll
But
tell you.
what were you expecting? Like, how did we meet, and what were you expecting?
So we met from some amazing sisters that I have done business with. I got to know here in Atlanta, people like Mika Calloway Hike, and we have Mimi Bird, and we have Cynthia Bozier, and all the people that I end up meeting when I came to Atlanta. Those lovely ladies connected me with you, believe it or not. Are you on Sekou's call? I said, who is
Who
Sekou?
the heck is
I don't know.
that?
Who is he? Just trying to figure out who he was and what he had to offer. And I hopped on the call. And, when you call my name out, y'all be ready now. If you join the Appointment Academy, as soon as you hop
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
call, he's going to acknowledge you. And it makes some people nervous, but it made me feel good because I'm a Leo like you. We're like, see us.
Let's go.
See us. Did you see me? And I don't know. We're just built like that, right? And so
Yes, ma'am.
when you call my name out, I was like, okay, this dude is this is real. He's gonna be one-on-one in your face type coaching. And so you welcome me with open arms. I have connected with these girls. We still connected through text messages. We still meet. We still have coffee. We're still friends. And you were just an amazing liaison to help us just catapult our business to another level. Give us that gas. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like
love it.
going to Sekou's Academy is like going to Costco to get that gas. You can't keep going without Sekou.
we
And
we do it better because
that's
it's right there. We just get it to you.
That's
Yeah.
it. And the availability. I mean, the way you sow, I mean, any other coach would not give as much as you give, as many days as you give it. He only takes 2 days off, y'all. Only 2 days off, but he's there. So whether I'm there or not, he's there.
Yeah.
I love it.
We
I love
work together. It's
Mhm.
so there's some wise person in the past that says if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
it.
So you know, my wife has to remind me sometimes, like, though, today is my day. Like, today is not the group's day. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of love there.
And big thanks to her.
And
Thank you, wifey. We
yeah,
appreciate you.
Christine, we love you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though,
I'm
it
gonna grab my
makes
glasses.
my job easy. All right, go ahead, get what you get. Listen, if there's one thing I know is that you are busy, and so every minute that we spend together is a minute that I've earned, man. I'm gonna tell you right now that the red glasses are
I
on
can't
now,
see
y'all.
her. I'm like, I can't see him. I see something about him, but I
The
can't.
red glasses is on now. Let's go. Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about the dream. Let's talk about the vision. Where do you see Boss Moves Real Estate going?
So many people ask me to start a team, and I just think the way that EXP has us set up, I just don't see me really doing a team, but I do see me sharing the wealth and helping people to grow, and we'll feel like a team, although we're
Mm-hmm.
not a team on paper.
Mm-hmm.
We will absolutely feel like the Boss Moves team, and I want to be a lot like you, where I can give, people will give credit back to what they learned or gained from me, or what connections they got from me. My heart is honestly to help people boss up, believe, overcome, sow, and serve.
I love
Um,
it.
so I see my future as being a billionaire agent. Um,
Mm.
Possibly, hey, HGTV, if you're watching, I would love to be I would love to be on TV one day if God sees fit. And just anything that will help someone say, I knew her and I knew her here. And look at where she is now. And I hope that it will motivate them to follow their dreams, to do whatever you need to do, be whoever you need to be, become whoever you need to become, to level yourself up for yourself and your family. So I don't plan on leaving Earth without everything that has
I
Tracy.
hear that, sister.
Everything
Let's
that has Tracy
go.
Wiggins' names on it.
You 2020 taught me some really, really
Yeah.
powerful lessons, right? And one of the most important things that I learned in 2020 was that the cemetery is
Mhm.
filled with unpublished works of art.
Mhm.
And so I don't want to leave knowing that I left stories unpublished, that I left works of art undone, et cetera, et cetera. So what you just said, just ding, 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 is tinging at my heartstrings right there.
Right.
Uh,
It's
I
good.
want to help. I want to help big time, right? And so commitment to capping, we open the doors. We say, if you're committed, you're welcome. This is not a free ride. This is the cost is you got to be willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to be committed. And you've invited quite a few of your mentees in, and they have performed out. Shoot, I'm looking at numbers from the mentees, and the numbers are
Yeah.
big, big dog numbers.
Mhm.
And most of these people are less than 2 years as an agent. Most of these
Absolutely.
people are a year as an agent, maybe
Yeah. Brand new. Brand new.
brand spanking new.
Mhm.
So let's just talk one more question, because I know you got stuff to do.
You're fine.
I got I got a question and a half.
As
I
much
see
time as you give me, I have all the time for you right now. So get it in, my brother.
I see you working out and doing your thing, and you running around all these metropolitan areas. Is there another destination on your target list in the future? Like where's your next stop?
As far as licensing,
Yeah, as far as licensing,
you
as far as
know,
growth.
I mean, I don't, I like where I am. I really do. I like Tennessee and Georgia. I don't know if I want to stretch myself out. If I did, I guess Florida and Alabama, possibly. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But it's really not something that I have in my spirit right now. I think that this
Okay.
is where I'm going to be, and I hope to actually move back to Tennessee and retire, unless the Lord brings me a king, and I just kind of move on, stay right here.
Listen. Y'all heard it here first. Listen, if there's one thing that we do as brokers is we make connections, y'all. So if you out there and you got enough power that you can rock with this sister, you better believe that it's right there. And look, and if I introduce y'all, make sure I get a little crowd like McAllen 25,
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited about the future. And I'm telling you, you have been a huge part. I mean, you have to
I
know that.
love
You've
this.
been a huge part for many of us agents. I had some agents to hop on last night for the first time, and they text me back, and and he was like, Jeff in particular said,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, that was really good." I said, "Well, it's laid back. It's just like right there in your face. It's not as formal as
Right.
some training, and he's going to talk back to you. You got a question, he's going to challenge you." And he said he really enjoyed that. And so you help more and you bless more than you know. And so I'm so
Man, I
grateful
appreciate it.
to have met the Sekou Powell. I mean, he is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, he really is.
Well, it's a good team. It is so when we start talking about team, like I get to work off of your energy, right? And so speaking of like the calls, right? So we have a nightly call, y'all. What she's talking about is that at the end of the day, we
Mhm.
do a business breakdown, and we say adult beverages are encouraged. You know what I mean? Like we put our feet up and we talk, and we sort of deconstruct the granular stuff, the stuff
Mhm.
that gets glazed over when we meet once a week. doesn't get a chance to get glazed over. Like we don't let success hide the cracks, in other
That's
words,
right.
right? And so when we get on, it's not a one-way street. Sometimes I rant, okay, whatever, but it's not a one-way street. And
Mhm.
so when the challenges come, and there's gonna be challenges, I tried this and this didn't work, and you keep telling me to do X, Y, and Z, but I'm looking for something else, then we deconstruct it. We deconstruct it. You got to see the chat going on the side and the conversation.
Absolutely.
So I'm here to tell you, Tracy, that you bring a lot more out of me when we start talking. It's like the levels are raised. There's a saying, you can only rise to the lid, right?
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
leadership is the lid, and so the people will only rise to the expectation that the
Yeah.
leadership make.
Yeah.
I consider you leadership,
Well, thank you.
So
Mm.
I am going to challenge you, right? And so we're looking for the dominance in this Tennessee and Georgia market, right?
Mhm.
And so what kind of agents are you looking to grow with? What kind of agents are you looking to mentor? What kind of agents are you looking for as part of
Yes.
your universe?
Per my coach, I only work with the most motivated agents.
I love it. I love it.
Work with the most motivated agents, those who, first of all, you may beg to differ on this, but those who actually love God, okay, and
Hmm.
have a commission, because that, to me, that commits you to doing what's right. It
Hmm.
commits you to integrity. It commits you to, getting everything that he certainly has for you. And so he's not a mediocre person. So I don't want an agent that's okay with just enough. I want the agent that wants more than enough. I want that agent that is not only worried about supplying the need for her family, but having overflow where they want to have so much that they can give to other families as well. And so I want the agent that loves what they do. I don't want the agent that complains and constantly, shifting blame and stuff. Take
Yes, ma'am.
responsibility for where you are. Take responsibility for not waking up early enough. Take responsibility for not working out. You don't like the way you look. Take responsibility for the things that you know that you can make a difference in your life. I'm looking for that agent that takes responsibility. I'm also looking for the agent that's okay with, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. There's a lot of agents out there that when they make a mistake, it's just people in general, they will never say they're sorry. They won't even apologize. You know what I mean? And so I don't need that energy. I want that person that's okay with being 100% them, but kind enough to recognize that there's somebody
Mm,
in them too.
the,
You know
the,
what I
the
mean?
K word,
Kind
kind.
enough.
I love it. I love it. So you heard it here first. So if you're looking to grow your business and you have a certain amount of passion and
Passion.
dedication and integrity, and you don't mind not being right, like you can give up the need to be right, and you can submit to the idea of learning and growth and being coachable,
That's it.
then look for the Boss Moves Real Estate, Tracy Boss
Absolutely.
Lady Wiggins.
Yeah.
How do we get in contact with you? What's your social media? How does an agent reach out to you?
Okay, so you can reach me. I'm mostly a Facebook person. I am on IG, and I want to say it's Tracy Boss Moves Realtor on IG. I'm really not sure. Sorry, y'all. On Facebook, I'm Tracy L. Wiggins. On Facebook, Tracy L. Wiggins. I'm also Tracy Wiggins dash licensed in Tennessee and Georgia as my business page. But I don't mind you being a part of my personal page because I feel like I'm really balanced. So there's nothing I wouldn't share with anybody on Facebook that I wouldn't share in general anyway. So yeah, overall, you can reach me at any of those channels. You can reach me by phone, 615-586-0399. That's 615-586-0399. And of course, I have a couple of 800 numbers that you can reach me at according to EXP. And then bossmoves.com. Bossmoves.com.
Bossmoves.com.
Boss Moves.
Let's
Make those.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, listen, y'all. It's been a pleasure. Is there anything that you want to say? Anything that I left out? Is there anything that you want to grow with right now before we leave?
I just want to say, guys, if you don't know Sekou Powell, if you don't know anything about the Appointment Academy, if you don't know about the commitment to capping, you are like behind. You know what I mean? You got to come on up here with us. Be challenged by someone who's going to challenge your thinking. Since I've been with you, you've taught me so.
Ooh, sorry.
He taught me so very much about how to handle the nose of life, the nose of business. Guys, he is an amazing coach. And so if you're looking for a place to grow and a place to be relaxed, like you said, you can kick your feet down and really go toe to toe with him about what you need in his business. He is the man. And so I'm thankful for you. And I say thanks for all of my agents that have connected with you. And we appreciate your time and your wife allowing you to be a part of our lives. We have been more than blessed.
Well, I say thank you to you. Thank you for trusting me with the coaching, and thank you for your support. And my gratitude to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, Tracy L. Wiggins, the boss lady. Believe, overcome, sow, and serve. She's the billionaire agent. Let's go. Let's grow.
All right.
We're out of here,
Peace
y'all.
out. Bye.